And we welcome you to the Little League Softball World Series presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Just 17 hours ago, a team we're about to see, Pitt County Little League out of North Carolina, need only 4 innings to slam the door in the Philippines. Kenzie Carson, a perfect game, moved her team ahead in the winner's bracket. Today, a chance to move to 2-0 as they face another international team, the champs of the Europe-Africa region, Emilia-Romagna Little League of Italy. So you had North Carolina, the one scored a walk and a strikeout, a rare strikeout yesterday for the 13-year-old out of Hope Middle School. She gets on base. She gets everything going for this team, and things are getting going early here for North Carolina.
Players Valerie Cagle and
throwing down, that one going into center field. Edwards is going to hold right there. Lisa Casadillo is the catcher for Italy, and runner in scoring position here in the top of the first.
Time steals second base like that.
And Johnson right through the diving Fanfoni. Edwards is going to score easily. It is 1-0 North Carolina.
I mean, this is just rinse and repeat this summer for this North Carolina team. Aurora Edwards gets on. She steals second base and gets herself into scoring position, and then Braylon Johnson drives her in. This is what we've seen from North Carolina all summer long, and that is what got them here to the World Series.
Johnson is off and running. Better throw that time. Not in time. The tag from Zinelli. The 2-2 to Rose. Off speed, and she swings at it. Second baseman coming in. That's Fanfoni. And that's an effective pitch there.
Yeah, and how about the fact that Brad Meadows, Matt?
On here. Let's get Coach Peebles some love. And another off-speed, very effective pitch. Frignani collects out number 2.
I love the way that she's recovering and throwing this changeup against these aggressive Northland
Metis. Big hit yesterday and smacks this one to center field. That is way deep and out of the outstretched arms of Casadillo. 1 run scores. Metis heading into second base with a double.
Let's go!
The one thing that Brad Meadows, the manager for North Carolina, likes to see his hitters do is hunt a fastball early in the count. That's the first pitch to Brooklyn Meadows, and she doesn't want to deal with that off-speed stuff, is it?
Meadows couldn't stress that enough. First pitch fastballs, and that one's right down the line. How about Kenzie Carson? Meadows gonna score. Carson's gonna get into third base with an RBI triple.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, just a barrage of hits from North Carolina, and that is a line drive coming off the bat hot. How about Kenzie Carson? Perfect game in the circle last night. Now she has a triple, and this athleticism with the slide goes to the outside part of the bag, grabs it with her left hand so that she doesn't slide past it. She is athletic. Wow, what a hit.
The first triple we have seen officially here in this World Series this week, as Peebles flies out to Vieta in right field. But not before 3 come home for North Carolina, picking up where they left off last night. Love the energy emanating from the Italian dugout. That one is in there for a called strike 3. Zinelli had to wait a few seconds for the official call.
You're one way or the other, and you're all in with that way. You can't even imagine doing it the other way.
I was always Sox first in my Little League days. Swing and a miss, held on to by Edwards. 2 away via the K.
Sox first is definitely in your stomach that maybe you've not felt before.
Casadillo right back up the box. Rips that one for a 2-out single. After Pitt County had from Ramini. Going the other way off of the glove. The second baseman comes up with it. Rose over to Johnson. And a very frustrated Bigelli.
Game communicating to the dugout.
That one just outside, and a 5-pitch walk for Anna Rose.
Man, those pitches look so good from Frignani. But, you know,
that they're both named Gaia, but it's the little Gaia that's always helping out as the runner goes. Good throw, not in time, as Rose steals second base.
Really aggressive on the base.
The 13-year-old teenagers like to sleep. That one, hard shot to the third baseman, and Suarez can do nothing with it. Saw the shortstop Zanelli come over to third just in case you saw Rose sneaking.
Coach's box.
Everyone's got a wristband with plays on it. Pilgrim with a great shot to the right fielder. Villeta taking a wide turn, but coming back. Oh, now we got traffic on the base pass. Rose is at third. Bateman, now what's she gonna do? She gets tagged out. And now Pilgrim goes back to first base. Tough base running there where you could clearly see Bateman thought that second halfway to third when she realized, oops, I gotta put the brakes on here. Fake throw. At second base goes Pilgrim.
Come on, one out. Hey, you're tagging on the pop fly. Better.
2-2 here to the number 11 hitter, Caroline Reynolds. Reynolds, that one's lined out to the shortstop Zanelli, and quickly scampering back to the bag. Edwards pounds this one to the right center field gap. Ford rounding second, heading to third. She will stay right there. And Edwards absolutely pounded that ball to the outfield.
Hitter for North Carolina doing her thing.
And now you know they're going to send Edwards here on this pitch, and Braylon Johnson has the green light. Edwards goes, Johnson takes. The 3-1. And she will take her base, and the bases will be loaded for the 3-hole hitter, Brooke Rose.
Let's see if North Carolina.
The 1-0 to Rose. Rose, that one might find the green, and it does. 1 run scores, 2 run score. 7-0 as Rose heads to second base. More 2-out magic for the home team.
I mean, that's something just so special, and you see in the postseason with college teams and professional teams that when they're looking for a championship, they're so good at hitting with 2 outs. They are clutch. When they have opportunities, they take them. North Carolina clearly proving that that's their mindset this year.
6 players from last year's team on this squad. Candace Lynn, one of them. Candace Lynn, that one's down the line, and that's a fair ball. Johnson scores, Rose scores, Lynn heading into third. And how about a 2 RBI triple?
Let's go. That's how you hit the ball. Let's go right there.
Second triple in this game for North Carolina, and Candace Lynn just slashes this ball down the line, and the minute it goes into the corner, she's not only thinking about a double, she is
Dream that you can have when you're that talented, and knowing that when you play in the host state, even if you're the second best team, you're going to have a great opportunity to get here, because Rowan Little League and Pitt County, clearly the 2 best teams. They're both.
I remember last year, North Carolina didn't win their first game. So that's already different for them at this World Series.
Kenzie Carson, that one through the box. Reynolds gonna try and score, but kind of stumbled a little bit. Coach Peebles. Reynolds there, and that one goes through the left side. Zanelli was covering second base on the steal, and that left the 6-hole vacated. Great piece of hitting for Peebles, the 12th batter of the inning. They've batted around.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Look at Zanelli as she's headed towards second base, anticipating the steal, but Peebles just hits it so hard right where Zanelli was. Night 2 with thousands here beyond center field.
And Rose swings through that one. So the inning mercifully comes to an end, but not before 8 come home. 11-0 North Carolina.
You know, we've seen quite a bit of offense from North Carolina as Brooklyn Meadows gets a looking strikeout there, her 3rd of the day. But the tournament trend has been so.
I was one of the translators during the Get to Know the Team with our ESPN production crew. We thank her for that. Down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Brooklyn Meadows. Fine Little League. And she draws the 2-out walk.
Actually, Andrea Filler's mom played with Gaia Fanfoni's mom. So Filler, who all over the European region.
Oh, the off speed from Metis.
My life, and
Kayla Bateman got into this one. Benelli and left. And that's just a deep fly ball in this ballpark. That's one of the hardest. Has really put in the time to become a better hitter. Slow dribbler to the third baseman, Suarez. Nice throw. 5-3 put out, 2 down. Caroline Reynolds says 2 outs. We'll play.
You know, at Rhodes Stadium, where the University of Alabama plays, on their foul poles, it says 2 outs, so what?
RBI 2-out single. Chance to keep this inning going here. Runner goes. That's a good throw in there, but a better slide. That's a really good slide there by Reynolds.
That is their 8th steal, going straight to the bag, but that is one time where sliding around paid off to maneuver around that tag.
Try to read the fielder as well on your way to the bases. Now Ford has an opportunity. You're a wealth of Little League Softball World Series knowledge just off the top of your head. Just stolen bases. It's amazing.
I have all these facts scrambled in my head. And we have a great statistician named Jeff.
I suppose. Italy has sent 8 to the plate. Edwards to third. It gets through the glove of Suarez. Rounding second and heading to third is Ford, and into second base is Edwards. Second inning, you're hearing Coach Peebles there at third base saying, can't get a pitch. See if she gets one here, 3-1. Got on top of that one, goes to the shortstops in Nelly. Safe. Cannot get that third out as Johnson drives in Ford.
Up, up, up. Good looking.
And you know, if you win this game, then you don't have to play until Thursday. The winners today get a couple of days off, and then you play on Thursday, so there's no easing into things.
2-2 to Rose. That one in the dirt. And scampering home is Edwards. That's easy. 14-0. 15th run is 60 feet away.
That's a big run.
Rose is going to be running from first. She is. That's a hard hit ball, but the second baseman comes up with it. Fanfoni. And it's 14-0. 3 come home in the inning. North Carolina running away.
They're on 61 on the gun with that pitch down in the zone.
Full count. Swing and a miss. Braylon Johnson up his sleeve, and he's going to play them all this week.
That's another strikeout there. Gets every bit of that outside corner. Braylon Johnson does, but it just is her arm speed and how she comes through her snap. And we have some really talented pitchers here at the World Series, Matt, and I've been blown away.
That one looked like it was off her foot. Instead, it's a ground ball to third baseman Metis, who puts out Panera. Greta Marini now in left field. Oh, and a nice play there by the third baseman, Paola Suarez. With
Better modes of travel.
I think the Pitt County one's probably fairly accurate. Kenzie Carson back up the middles, and Nelly could not be scooped out by Amoroso. Could probably give her an infield single. And if so, that's her third.
Kind of goes every other hitter, so it's a really balanced lineup.
Peoples to first, backhand attempt not made. Second baseman Panera makes the play. Good defense there, backing up the first baseman Amoroso. We got 2 out.
Better making adjustments.
Now that one gets by her. She searches for that one. That'll be a wild pitch as it bounced right at the plate. Not a lot she could do there.
Fastball's on you.
Peyton swings through that one as Rose heads to second base.
The ball, hit the bat, okay? You pull your head. Line drive.
Calling the game because, you know, we're mic'd up the whole game.
I'm currently mic'd up for the entire game, but your point is well taken. Bateman to center. Gianelli drops right in front of her. Carson scores. Anna Rose scores. It's 16-0 North Carolina, and the two-out parade continues. And no, Anna Rose, 2 walks. 2 walks and a strikeout for Anna Rose. That one to the second baseman. Nice short hop play by Panera. Gets the out, but not before. Again, multiple runs scored. North Carolina has done that every inning through 2 games. And 10 after 4, which certainly in distance here, but a walk here for Benelli.
And usually you kind of start to lock it in from there.
Marini, that one drops right in front of Menace, stays fair, and they've got 2 on, no one covering third, and now everyone's scrambling to cover third as the runner, Benelli, gets back into second base. Swing and a miss. And down on strikes, another strikeout there for Johnson. Frignani is down, 1 away. That one is put down, fielded, nice tag by the first baseman, Carson. And now we have 2 down.
You see Italy going more to their short game just to be able to put the ball in play and put pressure.
The 3-2, swing and a miss. North Carolina gets the win, 16-0 in their second consecutive run rule shutout victory. And the 6th straight shutout we've seen in this tournament overall.
It's been dominating pitching in a lot of these games. It's been ones at times have been tough to come by, but North Carolina's offense have definitely hit the light switch on for the past couple of games, putting together a ton of runs, building confidence as they move on in this tournament for late in the game. They won't play until Thursday, so a couple of days rest, which I'm sure that they'll love.
They've had a few weeks off before this tournament, a couple of weeks. I'm sure they wouldn't mind a couple of days. 13 of their 16 runs coming with 2 outs.